coming, and again, in between, move over to the coffee table and just grab a bite to eat and a cup of coffee. Thanks a lot.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. I am Kristy-Anne Maynard. I represent the Heroes Foundation. Thank you to Jens and to Ido for allowing us to use this space for this meeting. As Jens said, we really wanted to be able to have all of the parties involved in the day at work here so that we could share with you what our expectations are, not only why we wanted to do it, but what we expect everyone to get out of it. The Heroes Foundation's Youth Development Program, which is where these children were sourced from, is based in the secondary school system. We induct children from Form 2, and they're lifelong members of the foundation from that point on. So all of the children here today have been inducted into the program since they were in Form 2. There are different stages in their academic careers at the moment, but all of them, as part of the Heroes team, have been involved in various volunteer activities so far. As parents, you know that they've been doing research work on heroism, on environmentalism. They've been involved in beach cleanups or will be involved in beach cleanups in the future. And we wanted to give them the opportunity to explore some of the career options that they have expressed interest in themselves. So the companies that are here today have been very generous in allowing us to have 1 or 2 or even 3 children from our program come into their offices for International Youth Day, which is Friday the 12th. I think one organization has asked for us to do it on Thursday the 11th, so that they can actually get an experience of working in the field in which they're interested for a day. And they'll be mentored throughout the day by an employee who already works in that field. And the benefit to the children is that they'll actually have better understanding of what it is they want to do, and it may or may not change their minds. It may reinforce their desire to go into that field, or it may make them go, yeah, no. So that's really what we want for the children to get out of it. We also are expecting the children to do a brief presentation to the rest of their team, because they haven't worked before, and neither of their teammates. So we'd like for them to share their experience with their teammates. There are things about the world of work that as students, if we think back, we had no clue about. It wasn't just the getting there at 8 and leaving at 4 or 9 to 5. It was the culture of organizations, how you settle in, how you associate with your co-workers, what are the tasks that you're expected to fulfill during the day, how does the work environment actually feel. Those are things that as students we were not prepared for. And there are some very fortunate young ones. There are 18 in total who are going to be participating, who are going to get to experience that. Even though it's only 18, we want you all to share it with your teammates. So, we're going to start up. I'd like to introduce Miss Patricia O'Geese, the beautiful lady over there. Everybody, all of the students know her as Miss. She is the Youth Development Program Coordinator. So she is the person that liaises with the students and the schools and the teachers and the principals on a day-to-day basis. So she's really the point person for the students, and she is going to be arranging with each of the students their presentation to the rest of their team. I'm seeing some of them looking at me like, oh my God, we have to do a presentation. But it's because we want not just you all to benefit, but all of your teammates to benefit. And the companies, they have been very good in providing a sort of a task sheet, or at least an idea of what are the things that the students will be doing throughout their day at work. And the benefit of that is that they can also monitor their volunteers' input. It's a wonderful opportunity for the volunteers to say, these are the things that I am going to be doing with this child. And for your own sake, see if you can manage that and help the child to manage their day as well. That's one of the learning experiences. You may have a list of things to get through for the day, and you may or may not. So we really wanted to bring everyone together to let you all share in understanding what our expectations for the students and for the companies is. We are very thankful that the companies are allowing these young people to come in and work with them, and that the mentors, the day mentors, are going to be putting energy into our young people. We think they're great. You will too. That's my little plug. But other than that, also for the parents to know that we really are doing this because we wanted the children to have more opportunities to think forward, to think into their future about what options there may be, and to start thinking in that sort of way. And as volunteers, of course, volunteers don't always think about the one-to-one impact that they may have on someone's life. And I think a lot of volunteers don't always think about doing one-to-one work. They think about doing a group effort. As a group of volunteers, we're going out to, as Jens mentioned, clean a beach, or visit an old folks' home or an orphanage. And this is an opportunity for companies to see how one-to-one mentoring and volunteerism works, and the benefit to not only the company and its image, but the individual that's doing the volunteer work. Because we anticipate that you all will get a lot of benefits out of it as well, personally. So those are what our expectations are. The UNV and the Heroes Foundation really want for the students to get a really good view of the world of work and a different point of view about volunteerism, because they've done a lot of volunteer work so far. This is just another point of view. And for the companies and the day mentors to get a different view of volunteerism and to help young people at the same time. So that's what our expectations are. So we just wanted to share that with you all, and thank you for taking the time out to come and share with us, and also give you a chance to get, as parents, any questions that you have or concerns allayed. So, yeah.